Welcome everyone, it is time for more Medieval Dynasty. Last time, I killed a Wyzant. Oh yes indeed. All of the, what are they called? If we go into journals and completed quests, all the chapters are done, because I did the big game one, we had the Wyzant left, and then the newcomers in Dynasty continues, they just sort of did it themselves. Because here it was village inhabitants 10, I have like 20, and then the Dynasty continues, wife and heir, that was a long time ago. But there we go, all of those are done, and yes, I did end up cheesing it. And the way that I cheesed it was exactly as I said. There was a fence, and I utilized the fence because the Wyzant cannot go through a fence. Even though it's a very, very, very tiny wattle fence, he simply couldn't do it. So I basically just jumped over and under and etc. to just ignore the Wyzant. So there you go. After that we, what did I do more? Like I built the house, I think the house is what was done in the last episode, and yes, I have started working a bit more on the wall, because we are bringing in quite a lot of logs. Potentially, maybe, in this episode we can continue doing that. We are getting closer to the warehouse over here, so soon I don't even have to run back and forth, I can just expand. That'll be quite good. But basically what we have here is we have a gate that we can go through, bam, big old chunky thing, and of course eventually I'll add lights and stuff like that here. Now it's getting dark, I have played a little bit between episodes, I have created a bunch of food, quite a lot of food in fact, so that's done, and I have done the threshing of the grains and stuff like that. So what we have is a bunch of flax we can make into linen. We'll see if I do it in this episode. Maybe I do that between episodes 2, because just creating linen isn't that fun. I don't really have anything I want to do necessarily in this episode. I'm not 100% sure. What I do know is that we are going to begin by sleeping next to my lovely, lovely wife, who does actually seem to have a quest. We are still in the first day of summer, so there is still time left to do things in. We have one goal in this episode, however. What do you
Hello,
want?
husband.
How are you doing? Meaning to find you is something I'd like you to do. Okay. I took a walk around the settlement today, and I hate how empty it is. It feels a little lifeless. You know what? You're not wrong. It does. Being either poor or boring is fine, but it's never a good idea to be both. Okay, hard to argue. Or I don't feel like it's a matter of choice. Well, yes, hard to argue. It would be great if you built a few pieces of furniture and placed them around. Whatever you choose, I trust both your craftsmanship and your eye. Right, yes, you know what, that is a good idea. What do you want me to do exactly? What is this? And also, yes, I talked to Sambor. He's gotten me running errands for him for the continuation of the story. I have the carrots, but sadly I'm gonna have to buy the beetroot, onion, and cabbages. Hopefully they're not that expensive. So, Carpenter's Delight, furniture, so I can basically just pick and choose whatever, like she said. So you want furniture, honey? I'll give you furniture. Oh, just you watch, I breathe friggin' furniture, darling. Furniture you'll have. Furniture. Have you ever noticed that repeating a word over and over again makes it seem to lose its meaning? Furniture. Oh, just get to work already. Okay, you know what? The quest texts are quite fun too. You know what? I am down for that. One thing that this place has sorely been lacking is a place for the people to just chill out. And even if, obviously, this layout is not gonna last, I am not opposed to, indeed, having just a place for people to stay. So, you know what? How about we actually start with that? This place over here, we have the kitchen. I mean, this little place right here is a fine enough of a place. You know what? We shall begin with this. Now, this might mean... I know I don't have a mount, I didn't mean to do that. This might mean that I have to buy some things. Platform, for instance, furniture. So what we want is a campfire, and we don't want a simple one. Wooden stone. We want a stone one. buy that, place down here, whabam. Then we're gonna have ourselves furniture, seats and tables, benches is what I'm thinking here. So we have the log bench, we have a simple wooden bench. The wooden bench with a backrest, wooden bench, and wooden bench. Oh, I can't actually. Oh, no, I can. I can unlock those. Good. 1,500. 500. Do I want to spend like a lot on this? You know what? The simple wooden bench will do. So buy that scheme. Lovely. And I need planks. That is eminent. Was it just? Was it literally only that? Wait, hold on. We can. Can we not just place it? Even though I don't have the resources? Apparently not. Okay. Right, 1 plank and 1 log, so basically 2 logs per each. So if I want... I'm thinking basically... Ooh, I think 5. Like a sort of pentagon-shaped thing. So that means crafting plank, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we shall do that. So this is great. I've been waiting to do this. Now the stone fireplace, I wonder, do people light that by themselves or do I have to do it for them? I really hope I don't have to do it for them. Really hope I don't have to do it for them. We'll see about that. Now, when we were back in the house, I said I had a thing that I feel like we need to do, and that is still very true. We need to build a new storage unit, because that one is actually filling up. And we do have the next level of that, so we have our things we can do there. So place you there. Right, these are not like building, you don't have to build these. So we want to have you. Oh, hope did I not build it the right way now? So basically we're here, that is the situation. So you want to be sort of here-ish, I'm thinking, right? Yeah, that'll work. And then you want to be, well, actually, yeah. You want to be sort of there. Why did that become weird? Well, we can move it later. It's fine. Yeah, because you're actually not even gonna fit here. Yes, we have the power of moving, so it's fine. So do that, and then move. Bam. So now we can be a little bit more like here, I'm thinking. You can be a bit more here-ish. Uses you can make it inwards a bit. And the same goes for you. And were you the right way around? You were not right. No, you were not the right way around. There we go. Does that look good? That looks eminently reasonable. Love it. So there we go. Oh, it's been a long time since we had this. Light a fire. I'm gonna chill out and see if people actually liked it themselves. Now thinking about that, let's have a look into what I think is gonna be important. Not campfires, lighting. So standing torch, a lantern. 5,000. Can't do that one. Can't do standing fire bowl. Yeah, but it's the lantern that I need. I need the lantern. Oh, bloody hell. Okay, well, that is gonna come later, I suppose. Now, one thing that I was wondering about with regards to having another one of these. Do I build just another one of these, or do I build the second level? That's number one. Also, are you... You are very... very not in style, I was about to say. You need to be fixed up. There we go, lovely. Right. And the thing is, we can do this. We can, no, not add installation, not repair. Right, we can just build. If I build, and I do buildings, and I do what's that? Extraction, whatever the storage is. We do the second story. I can place it on top of this thing. That is to say, we just upgrade. Question is, if I do that, do I have access to everything? Do I have access to the stuff? See, I think I do. You know what? What's the worst that can happen, huh? What's the worst that can happen? I think I have it. Yes, good. So that means that... Why do I have, like, no logs? Hold on. Wait. I have 63. See, I don't have the log. Why do I have logs? Right. Oh, right. I do not have the... Okay. We have access to the things. They exist in the world, so to speak. They haven't stopped existing. It's just I have to actually manually take them out. You know what? That is the least of my issues right now, if you know what I mean. By which I mean, basically, yes, that was a very easy thing to have to take care of, is what I wanted to say. So yes, we're gonna upgrade the storage. That is going to add more storage, because if you look at the storage right now, we're at 947 or 48 out of 1,000. That is almost filled up. So yes, we do need to do this. But I have a plan. I have a plan. And the plan is to build another one. And I'm going to place it in a good spot. I hope I have the correct idea. Well, you know what? We're not going to do that because we're going to run out of logs. And that's fine. That's absolutely fine. We're going to bring in a lot of logs today anyway, because we are producing a lot of logs. Arguably too many logs. But since we're upgrading stuff, you know what? That is absolutely fine. There we go. We're almost coming up. Bam, bam, bam. And while we do this, we can think a little bit about the farming. I think we're done with farming. That is to say, I don't think I have any farming I need to do. We can do this one. We are going to have to go and do some planks. But yeah, see, we are actually going to use up almost all of the logs. Let's just pick up the remaining ones. Are we actually going to have enough? I don't even know that we're going to have enough logs. That's a bit of an issue, to be honest. That's all done. But then we have this thing. That is the entirety of the inside, right? Yes, but we do not have enough logs. Okay, woodcutters, do your business, basically. Because I can only make 6 planks. That is not enough. I should have started with this instead of the seeding. But, oh well. It is what it is. I don't also know exactly how much technology we're going to get from this. Hopefully quite a lot. Get the hammer out. Let's just focus on here. Yeah, see, we are... Okay, well, it is what it is. We need base... Yeah, we need a lot, basically. So 6, that's 3, another 3... Another 3, so that's 9 logs, plus the 5 here, that's another 3 actually, so 12 logs, I believe, is where we need to be. Does this this does update even if I'm in here? But right now you're not providing me with any logs. Let's actually check that, because I did a little bit of this in the end of the last episode. Yesterday, crafting. Yeah, see, we made a surplus of 67 logs yesterday. Today, we have made a surplus of... It says 42. Have we? I'm not seeing any here. Oh. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, I made a boo-boo. I think you don't now have a place to store the logs, even though you're most likely working. Are you now storing the logs in here? Yes. Why do you have so many logs in here? That is an obnoxious amount of logs, actually. We do not need to pick up all of it. Let's actually do exactly what we need. We need 12. We need to borrow this thing.
I'll wait.
Good man, good man. And we are going to produce a whole whack load of planks. 2 minutes that's going to take us. Well, that's absolutely fine. because, okay, while we're doing this, I suppose I can talk about what I do want to do with the other storage barn, which is that the one that I have is, let's call it, quite far away to one side of the village. I want one the other side of the village too. Now, I am wondering a bit. I'm thinking in my head now. I'm thinking in my head, yeah. Usually that's where one thinks. What I mean is that I have said that at the entrance to my lovely village, I want, presumably, a chicken coop. Because I kind of like the idea of you being greeted by some sort of, I say wildlife, domesticated life, right when you enter the village. I think that is a pretty cool little thing. So now what I'm thinking is, what if we keep that idea, but then right on the other side of said coop, like or next by to it, if you would, could even utilize one of the walls of a storage barn as a defense, let's just say it. That could be potentially interesting, yes. So I think that if we have a storage barn, I mean, I know it's going to be like at the other edge of the of the village, yes, but I think that's going to work. Now the important bit, I think, is that they are connected. Now this is a thing that I don't know. Do I know? Have I read this in a what's the word? Patch notes, that if storage barns are close enough to each other, do they link up and share? Like, you can obviously place individual, they have their individual storages, but something you place in one of them is that, how am I over encumbered? How did that become? Well, apparently I can jump forward. Jump forward, Razimir. Am I jumping forward? I think I am. I need to... No, come on. Get close to the thing. Come on, Razimir. What? Oh, there we go. Oh, no. Ah, that was only found... Oh, get rid of that. Ah, can't... Okay, you know... Why the hell did that happen? I made far too many planks, haven't I? Why did I make so many planks? Because I had logs on me? I should have thought about that. Drop a number of them. Let's just drop like 10. There we go. Right. Just try to remember that they're there. But yeah, so what I'm thinking is basing a storage unit here, but then we can move this one slightly closer. So it's like here-ish. Basically at the very edge of where it would be connected. But again, I don't know if that is the thing. I feel like in the back of my head that I have read that they do connect. So I kind of want to check it out. But yes, bloody hell. Okay, so we're going to have to do... Ooh, do they... As soon as I do this, will they stock up? Because it kind of feels weird that it was 30 logs. Oh, it was 30 logs because we were filled up here. Is that not the case? I think that's the case. Right, so we do kind of need to do another storage barn, yes. Or just, is it storage barn or just storage? Anyway, whatever. This would be the last, right? And kabam! There we go. So now, in here, we have 2,000. Potentially they are actually filling that up, and I have way too many planks. Get those in, get some sticks in, get some straw in, I got some back. Right, that is why I had logs on me. I did wonder, why the hell do I have logs? I had logs because I basically got some back after I added the upgrade. But I am wondering now, are you going to automatically add the things that were in here that you couldn't add before? We'll take the planks, and in here, yes, you did. Good, and you are also good. 52, well, hopefully you're gonna move that at some point. There we go. Now, what we're gonna do is we are gonna do buildings, we're gonna do storage, we're gonna do resource storage, and I'm gonna be placing this as, well, actually, no, yes, you know what, here's the thing. Let's just see what I can do here. So what I'm thinking is, we have the chicken coop here, and I want this sort of as, is that how I want it to be? Kind of issue with this is that it has 2 openings, which I don't like, but I don't want to have it like this, because if I have it like this, then the chickens can get into it, and I don't want that. But if I do this, then we have an opening that is right next to this, which I possibly also don't want. But I think I still kind of want to do this. So let's get rid of that, and we're actually now gonna move my house. Oh bloody hell, I'm not gonna remember this. We're gonna move it, and we're gonna move it to like here, I'm thinking. That should work. Good, good, good. And I want to start thinking about this. So, resource storage. We're actually in ranges. Oh, the range. Ah, the range increased. Well, that is just lovely. So, let's say I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna have it this way. Ooh, we can actually have it. Oh, that would be really nice if I can have it right in the corner here. I would very much like that. How close do I need this to be? Okay, so that doesn't work at all. Obstacles. I really hope it's not the kid that's the obstacle. No, the kid is not the obstacle, because I can build it there. Oh, is it the kid? Is it the kid? If it's the kid, no, see, that's fine. But like if I build it, I'm just gonna check. If I place it there, build. Yes, that is literally as, oh, ho, ho, ho. Did you not add a thing here? That's beautiful. But we can definitely have it closer. Get rid of you. And building storage, blah, 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 blah. That is interesting. Okay, so basically what we want to do is we want to do this. We want to... What's the angle? I mean, angle must be sort of right. So basically, as close... Very difficult to see. This is why I... Gotta be honest, I like Starfields. The Starfield? Wait, what's the name of the game? See, this feels like it's... It is? Ah, it is actually. This is why I kind of like Starfield as the base building, because you can sort of zoom out. This game would really use that. But I think we are slap dab in the corner here. I like it. So, build. Now, am I in range? I'm also in range. Oh, it's gonna be a great episode. Great episode. So we're gonna start building this and do everything we can apart from the... yeah. Are you gonna add a wall here? Because if you're adding a wall here, that is amazing. Let's see if it does. That is what I was sort of hoping would not be, or rather would be the case. Oh, thank you. That is amazing. Thank you. Good. That means that we can just keep on going. We are not going to have enough logs for this, but we do not need to finish this today. Now the question is still, are we going to be connecting these? That is a question. That is a question. But we are making many logs right now, so we should probably have enough logs tomorrow. That should be fine. But we're gonna do this, and I'm gonna actually plan out the coop too, because I think I do have it, right? Is it chicken coop or goose coop that I have? Does it matter? I don't know. But bam. There we go. More or less all of the logs. I'm not gonna start anything else. There we go. But this is gonna be great. Look at this. This is great. So now what I want to do is we're going to have buildings, animal husbandry. I have the hen house. Well, it says, okay, yeah, do I want goose or hen? I think I want hen more than I want goose. Right. Need 12 logs for it, though. That's fine. I'm just going to place it down to sort of... Also, didn't I do the quest? I realize now. I'm just going to place it down so we sort of know where it goes. So you are going to go... Yes, you're going to go as close to this as possible. With the opening into here. Basically, you want to be so here-ish. Am I aligned? I am aligned. As close as you can be. As close as you can be. Sort of, okay, that wasn't super close, but you know what I mean. Then we want the regular thingamajig, stick fence, the one that we built by the pigs. It's gonna be right at the corner, but a little bit into here. I mean, I'm gonna do this fence for now. I might change that. But this is gonna come basically to there. I'm gonna stop it. Fences, 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 and of course we need a tiny little fence here. That's gonna be interesting. Can I even do that? You know what? I don't think a chicken is gonna go in here. I'm gonna say that that is fine. I don't want a fence like going over here, but I also realize we can't actually do that. Destroy that one because what? Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to do this. We're gonna have to destroy that one too. Build fences, gates, stick gate. How do I want that to be? I think I want it this way. I was supposed to say, what the hell is that stick? But it's probably just the foundation thing for this. So I want this gate to be basically there, right? Yes. Oh, did I? Oh, wow, that was... Stop it. That was so not aligned. We need that to be basically like this, and as close to there as possible. That is lovely. Again, why am I clicking the wrong button all the time? There we go. I think it's... Well, actually, it might not have been fine because of the fact that all of this was not aligned perfectly. It's fine. You come up to here. Oh, you can be almost a bit in the wall. That is perfect. There we go. And you are... Stop clicking the wrong damn button. You are gonna come down from here all the way down. No, come on. Basically, try to align it a little bit with the others. So it sort of looks the same, and then you're gonna come up. A bit like this, I think. Not entirely straight. Are people gonna hate that? By people, I mean you guys. Are you gonna hate that that isn't actually going straight? Because what I'm seeing here is that we're not aligning it, and I'm okay with that. Actually, you know what? No. You can't say anything. Shut up. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have it right at the corner. I'm gonna have it more aligned to the road. The road is... That's about 90 degrees, right? As close as we can, but then, and this is the problem, now I want plank fences. But I think I can, yeah, I can unlock, yes, this one, the simple plank picket fence, simple one. Yeah, I don't need the things, do I? I don't think I need the things. You know what, we can do this one. Good. So that one is also going to be the one that we have basically everywhere else. Now, ooh. Damn it. We're going to have to do it the other way around. Which is to say, here's the road. I've done nothing today, have I? By which I mean the day is soon over, and it feels like I've not left the village. So you, oh, you are... Oh, you know what? That is fine. I was about to say, that's gigantic, but it's fine. So you're gonna come up, you could come up really close, but you don't want it to be that close. I want you on the inside. Yeah, you can come really close, which is wild. There we go, and then, stop, for the love of God. Then we do this one. We do you from the corner. Basically the same place as the other one, and you come down to here, and you can go into that a little bit, which I don't like, so you're gonna just hang with there. See, I like this. I like this a lot. Now, how are we looking on the logs, by the way? We can do the foundation. How many more logs did we get in? Did I have 2 over? 14. Lovely. Now these what we can do immediately. My hammer is holding up very nicely. My bronze hammer. There we go. That's that. I think I'm gonna focus on the storage though, but I can do this just as a baseline because we have a lot of sticks. So that opens up like that. That's it. Good. Yes, I realize now that I've been thinking a bit about like how many people are we gonna have inside this place. Is this fence way too high? I realize now. It's fine here. It's okay here. I'm okay with the fact that it's high here. But here, I don't want that, do I? Hold on. Picket fence. I suppose it's a low plank, but I don't like the low plank. The wooden looks weird. Then we have, do I want to go for the stone fences as a matter of fact, because that is sexy. And then we have iron, there are even iron fences, I like that. And the log, yeah, we have the palisade is not what I want. Or log split rail. Thought this was actually going to be lower. Is it the sturdy fence that I'm thinking about? But that's like far away. Holy hell, 7,500. We do have the wooden fence, which I suppose is the one that I want. Okay. You know what? That's neither here nor there. Oh, we can also do this guy. But yeah, I haven't been anywhere. This is odd for me. Let's do that. Let us add. We can add the logs to the wall here, like so. And this wall. Oh, we had actual walls left too. Forgot about that. There we go. Get that done. Lovely. But yes, we. Oh, let's see. Yeah, they do light the fire. Awesome. Look at that.
Our king will go down in history as the most forgettable one.
Hold on. Wait. Why are you sitting the wrong way? Why are you sitting the wrong way? This is supposed to be the right way. Can I move this while you're on it? Yeah. Why are you? Oh, so maybe it's fine. Yeah, you were just, I think, sitting the wrong way. On this thing that I had placed this way. Oh, maybe it wasn't the wrong way because I can't even place it down. That's a bit weird. Okay, let me double check. Yeah, you can be this way. Okay. Am I not done with this, by the way? Yes, I am done. I'm glad to hear that. You're really handy with the woodworking. It's actually kind of titillating. Yes, pretty good with my hands. I'm perfectly aware of that. Are you flirting with me, lady? Watch out. I have a very jealous wife. Be jealous. Do you mean protective of her family, remarkably talented and unprecedentedly beautiful? Or bi jealous? So you do know each other. I'll tell you, you said hi. There we go. Affection maxed out. Good. I got some other stuff as well. You know what? It's night time. We might just well go to bed. What I do need to do, by the way, I need to make sure that all of the farming is done. We do need to make sure of that. I can't just leave that stuff to chance. Also repair. I saw it. We have a hole in our wall, or a wall, or a ceiling. Do we actually have other things that require... Yes, we do. Bloody hell. I missed it. Oops. Luckily, all of these are stick, so this is easily manageable. I really hope nothing else over there is problematic, but yes, all of this is stick, so this is entirely fine. Bam. All of that. No roof, a bit of roof here. This is actually good as well, because I'm using I'm using stuff that I have a lot of. So this is also good. But yes, one of the things about starting to produce log buildings is, of course, that to repair them we need logs. They are, of course, also sturdier, so that's good. Anyway, we can't really do much with building right now. We need to wait for people to start producing the logs. But if we look at... Oh, bloody, I need to eat and drink, I just realized. If we look at management and yesterday in crafting, 107 surplus. Firewood is 73 surplus. I'm okay with keeping that. Limestone, yes. Manure, we need to check that too. I realized that now. Sticks still too much. Stone, just enough. All of that is fine. And what did I just say that I needed to check? Right. Hammer away. How are we on animal feed? I don't see a sign that an animal is hungry. In here we have manure and no animal feed. Okay, gotcha. So let's just grab that, and we need to produce, say, 40 animals. Now, that will be the first topic of the day. I'm gonna store the manure though in here. How much are we up to here now? 952, not too bad. Store that. We have planks, so I can utilize that. Do my buildings. Let's get in here. I realized that I literally make animal feed. As I said, I can make a lot of it. Let's start with 40. Actually, you know what? Let's do 38, because that is sort of exactly what we can do, I think. Well, the bag can probably carry more than 30.
I could really do with a drink.
I know, Rasimir, you're gonna get yourself a drink. Don't worry. It's gonna be fine. So, right. Check on the farming before we get to anything else. But again, we do still need to wait for the logs anyway. So we have time to check in on that. And since it is the last day of summer, I don't think that we need to bother with any questing. We can do some of that in the autumn. But I think I have seen indeed that there is currently on the map a...
I'm dying of thirst.
Yes. King's Quest, I think it's called. And I don't remember if those last over seasons, so I don't think I want to pick it up, because what if it doesn't and I have to fix it in one day? No, not a good idea. But there was one, so we know that those exist at least, which is something. And I do want to try to get one of those done at some point. We're gonna get yourself some food. Don't worry.
I need to drink something.
Yes. We're actually gonna start losing health soon, which is not a good thing. So you, lady, you're gonna have to move. Get away. I need to drink. There we go. Lovely. And get in here. How much food do we have left? We have 42 mushroom soup, and we have only 4 flatbread. That is actually not a whole lot. But it's going to last us this episode, and what I'll probably do is the same as I did last time, which is to say, create food in the meantime. Now, what are people complaining about? People are complaining about something. What are we complaining about? Excavation, no tool. Pickaxe. Okay, so someone is not producing pickaxes fast enough. Hunting lodge needs apparently... Oh, bloody hell. Hunting lodge needs to be repaired. Is it? Oh, it's actually... Oh, it's a thing. Well, alright then. There we go. Right. That one's fine. So we need a pickaxe. Farming. You are lacking fertilizer. See, that is a thing. But management, go into the production smithy. We are not producing pickaxes fast enough. Let's go into here. Yesterday tools. Ooh. We're actually underproducing on. Ooh. But why are we producing hammers? Are we supposed to produce hammers? That doesn't feel like a thing we need. That doesn't feel like a thing we need. Get rid of that. Stone pickaxes. Oh, am I not? Oh, I'm not actually producing enough at all. Right, because I've set this to produce a specific number. Let's actually up that to 6.5, that to... Well, actually, you shouldn't require more than that. I think that's fine. Yes, we have the ability to do more, but how many wooden hammers do I have? Well, actually... Oh, hold on. Do we need wooden hammers? I just realized. Current season... No, we're not using hammers. We're producing a whole bunch of hammers that we're not using. We have 15 wooden... Well, another thing I can sell. We don't need 15 wooden hammers. Oh, that's great. Anyway, so we're gonna get a... How close were you? Can I just do a pick? Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna... You know what? I'm just gonna make a pickaxe for you. Here we go. I can just make one. It's fine. Allow me to help. There we go. Dump a stone pickaxe in there. So that's one thing taken care of. That's one thing taken care of. Actually, two for some reason. And then farm shed fertilizer. And that should be no problem whatsoever. We should have manure, right? Fertilizer is so much manure. Let's do 40. Does it need more than 40? We'll do 40. This is why I wanted to check, yes. Now, of course, the fertilizer, I think that part of the farming process, I don't have to stress about it. I don't think it needs to be done today. In-game today. I don't think that is a problem. But we're gonna go check anyway, just to see where we are with everything, because we've done all the harvesting, and I've also got rid, by the way, of the scythes, or sickles rather, that he has been using to harvest things, so now we shouldn't be able to harvest anything. It was great. So let's, you know what, I'm just gonna dump it in here. There's no reason to run it up to, yeah, let's just dump it here. There we go, so you should now... Hopefully, or do we need to get it to the shed? We do need to get it to the shed. Shed, not the shed, the shed. That is okay. I'm okay with that being a thing. So basically what we have oats. Those are doing its thing. He wants to work on this, and he have done all of this, I think. Wait. That needs fertilizer. Yes, so here you go. 40 fertilizer. He should be able to be done today, I believe. That is...
Much without the resources.
But you have resources, so it's fine. And you should have the kerosene, yes. But you're actually going... I should just produce more fertilizer eventually. Anyway, let's run over to the pigs with the animal feed. Get them those things, and then maybe we have already produced a bunch of logs that I can utilize. Look at all the piggies. I do wonder what happens with the piggies. Like, I don't do it. Yes, fill that up. So, open this, put in animal. You know, how much can we do? Yeah, we can do way more than that. That is fine. You can just be there. Bam. Get into the town. get my hammer out. It's hammer time, baby. So many logs do we have now? We have 30! Bloody hell, they're working hard. I like it. I mean, this is the time of the year, obviously, in-game, where you can spend a lot of time doing stuff like this, because, of course, in the... Oh, I do have planks, that's true. Because in the wintertime, obviously, we utilize a lot of their capacity for firewood, more than we now. But since I am actually doing a bunch of work with insulation and stuff like that, how the hell did I have? Didn't I have just 10 planks? Do I have a lot of planks stored? I did not know that I had that. Oh, right, I did. I do have a lot of planks stored. I forgot about that. But yeah, we have worked a lot with insulation and stuff, so in fact, we should be fine there too. So there we go. Bam, get this done, and we are gonna be done. Oh, resource storage 2 complete. Now, the question is, like, if we look in here, what do we find? We find, yes. See? I like it. 4,000 in total. We can get to everything from here, even though we haven't stored anything here, so they do indeed share storage. I mean, it's not realistic in the slightest, but I don't care, because it just makes everything so much easier to do. So you know what? I am 100% okay with that. Let's finish off the hen house. And yes, what I was thinking about earlier, and probably talked about it and stopped talking about, is that I have been thinking about, like, how many people do I actually need in this town or village. And I thought to myself, you know what, I don't need that many more, do I? Because there's not a whole lot else that we need to be automating. But I have realized that, yes, we actually do want more animals. So that is the thing that we are going to have to add people to do. Yes. Now, here we go. Let's do the door. Let's do roof. That is 4 individual pieces of roof. Lovely. But yes, a hen house. The reason why I want that, obviously, is for the possibility of eggs. I don't know if I need eggs, but, like, it would be nice to have them. And if we don't utilize them for, like, a food product or something, we could just set people to eat eggs as well. People eat eggs, don't you know? Wislava, very soon you're gonna be trapped in here. Well, there is a gate, I suppose, but still. So we can actually do... Yeah, we can do this. We can actually finish this simple plank picket fence. Now... we'll see exactly what I do here. It could be, sadly, that I have to redo this, because I stopped it here, and how does the game handle this, I wonder? Can I... yeah, see, I can't actually start it inside of this thing. If I build something, can I end it inside? I can. Right, so we can... okay, it's not going to look like perfect, but we can get it pretty damn synced up with that. So what I'm getting at is that if I want to continue this, which I probably do want to do, maybe... not sure exactly what I want him. I might just want, like, a bench and stuff like that. But anyway, yes, if I want to continue this, we can sort of just drag it from here down to here. That'll be fine. So what do we need? We need, it's 3 for each, right? So 12 logs there and another 2, so 14 in total, 24 plank. We can do 24 plank, I think, already, maybe. Can we do 24 plank? Yes, we can. Yes, there we go. Good. We're getting into the fun stuff now. The fun stuff, obviously, being beautification and things. And before the year is over, we're obviously also going to be selling more things. We have more money to unlock things. And hopefully, maybe... just complain. Are you still complaining about fertilizer? Really hope not. But hopefully we can find some quests that give us building tech, because building tech is slow as hell. And I need to get up to at least 5,000. I ideally want to get up to at least 7,500. We're not even halfway to that. Well, we might be halfway now, now that I've done a bit of a thing here or there. But for the most part, yes. It would be nice. Oh, get this. Oh, look at all the kids. It's just lovely. Get in here, get this thing done. And ideally, do I want to get more people quite soon to have hens? Is that a thing that I want to do? Could be. I have realized one thing that I did not produce enough. Why did I not produce enough? I have no idea, you know. Okay, well, that is fine. We need 4 more, right? No, 14, not 12. Bloody hell. Literally did that wrong. 2 more. Yes, 4 total. Why did I do that wrong? That was silly of me. I said 14 and I made 12. Or used, maybe I should say. Out. Lovely. So you know what? I'm gonna do one thing here, I believe. I am thinking... was thinking now, am I happy with this? Yeah, I think I am happy with that, because if this continues, it's not gonna continue though. Because what I want to do here is actually... buildings... So long since I did this. Orchard! We're gonna do... Oh, that's a bit too much. Okay, so we're gonna have to wait until I have gotten the DLC. I haven't gotten the DLC as the ability to... Ooh, well actually, can we do that without the DLC now? About it, hold on. Farming. No. Where would that be? That would be in decorations. Can I can do it. See? Maple trees. And I have a maple sapling. I don't know which... Can we see what they look like? Oh, bloody hell. Why are you sticking? Okay, I mean, that looks fine. Can I have that here? Oh, it's not gonna fit, is it? But I can actually... so why can I do this? Why do I not need the... Why do I not need the DLC? I mean, I'm okay with this. But like... So a big old spruce tree right here. That would be... No, I don't like that idea. So I have... Trellis, yeah, oh, right, here they are, those things. We have flower pots. I can make some of those there, but no, I would like a tree here. We don't have a birch, and the maples are just ever so slightly too large to go. Oh, no, see, I can have it here. Look at that. That is amazing. Now, if I want a bench here, which is what I was talking about, we kind of want a tree here, right? And it's gonna grow. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I have planted a thing. I have planted a thing indeed. We're gonna wait for that to grow. And what we're gonna do in the meantime is we are gonna have ourselves seeds, but on this occasion we're gonna unlock something. Yes. Simple wooden bench. But I kinda want this one. See, we're up to the 3. I've actually made 400 in this episode, I think. I think we were at 3,300. Okay. Do I want to spend 750 on this? Yes, I do. I want to spend 750 on that. We need to create 2 more planks. Damn it. 2 more planks, we'll make that. And what I basically can do is, at some point, I'll just replace it in the future. I think I have to... accept that fact that yes, there will be situations where I have to build not what I want, but what I can, and then later we can just replace with the things that I do want. But I do want something with a backseat here, so we're gonna have a tree there, we're gonna have a bench here, central, Central, yes. We're gonna have a bench here, centralized, like so. People can sit here, and then we can have something here-ish. So there we go. Like the person working in the henhouse can just go out, have a sit. Lovely. Now, who is complaining? Is it still Fertilizer Man? Now you're complaining about tool. Oh. You don't have hose. Oh, well, we're not producing hose. Hold on. We're not producing hose. You can almost immediately say that. The smithy. Do this. No, we're not using hose or producing hose. Edit assignments. Wooden hoe. Add wooden hoe. Accept. Create per day. One ought to be enough. We'll make one. But what we will do is obviously do this, create a hoe, so that you have something to hoe, or hoe with, or whatever. There we go, and this is lovely. We just simply that, and he should be fine. He has done the fertilizer. He should now hopefully gain access to this. It's not happy yet. Why are you not happy? You do not need a sickle or a scythe. Yeah, we do have a hoe. Okay, you know what? Yes, if he is standing around doing his brushing animation, he needs to quit the brushing animation before he does something else. So we might have to wait just a tiny bit here. Because we shouldn't have to go up to the farm shed with the hoe. Pretty damn sure. Or he doesn't seem to want to do it. Because if we look at the bags, we only have one simple bag as a matter of fact. Had I unlocked I have a simple bag. Yeah, we don't do that here, that's true. Are you gonna accept that we do have a hoe at some point? Because surely, if that has increased its range, surely you are in range of it.
All work
still,
and
yeah.
no tools. Make me a useless worker.
You have a tool. You're the tool, Mr. Tool. You are in range of a place where there is a wooden hoe. Because if you check here, I don't have the bag, so you haven't been able to do bag-related things. You know what? I'm just gonna say that's fine. We'll see what happens in the day after this day. Again, I don't think, if we look at the management for the fields, the thing that we're... Right, you're plowing that, but yeah, that is, yeah, exactly, you're doing that, and that is nothing that needs to be done in summer, I believe. Do I even have a bag? Yes, I do have a bag. Carrots are in winter, yes. So we basically... Yes, we do the winter-summer thing. Yes, we do winter-summer. So that's fine. We do not need to worry about that. There we go. He managed to figure it out, the bastard. But alright then, you know what? Oh, I am happy that we are getting into the beautification part of this game, which is gonna make the city come to life, or city, village come to life. So we've done this thing, and I kind of like the outcome of this, because we have this sort of little, we're obviously gonna have like a path here. You know what? If we go into here, we can literally just do the path right now. We're gonna have a path that comes in a little bit. Well, actually, yeah, we're gonna have a path that is as close as we can to there, up to there, and then onwards here. And let's just stop it here for now. But there we go. So now we have a path there. And we have a thing that didn't get a storage unit that didn't get an opening there, which I'm very happy about. That sort of makes sense. And we have this thing. I'm now kind of considering maybe adding one unit more here, with this one specifically. I'll think about that. Basically, I'm very happy about what's happening in the village, and hopefully we'll see more of this pretty damn soon. For now though, this has been ghostmutgaming with me, Christopher. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.